what we don't know is what was his baseline when he was at home. Could it be the same? We don't monitor heart rate when we're sleeping. So the heart rate do tend to go. But yeah, so the question now is that we know that there is some involvement of his coronary arteries based on the Kawasaki disease and stuff. So we just want to be sure that this is not something more than what is normal. Though everything that we've seen is still within the normal range. What I mean by that is that
Since he's been connected, it seems to be normal
even that, even the previous one, yes, the heart rates are slower, but then how often do we monitor our heart rates when we sleep? They go down to 30s and 40s all the time. So sleeping does reduce it. What we were noticing was that it is taking longer time for the heartbeat to go from top chamber to the bottom chamber, longer than what's normal for this age. And then what we've noticed overnight is that there are intermittent beats from the top chamber that don't go down to the lower chamber. But that is also still, the way it is happening is still something that we think is benign. It is not something very critical of any concern per se, because good number of patients have that. Even you and me could be having that on your own. But because of the involvement of the coronaries and stuff, we want to be sure that that's exactly what it is and nothing more. So overnight everything has looked very reassuring, but we were discussing that it might not be a bad idea to monitor one more day. If things are looking the same, that means that they're not going downhill anymore, and it is stabilized at that, then that could have been very well be his baseline and not something that happened because of the Kawasaki. So just to be sure, but so far have not seen anything that is alarming or concerning.
So we're not going home today.
If we have to play it really safe, because we have seen him on the monitor for about 16 hours or whatever, 14 hours, 16 hours.
Close to 24
Yeah,
hours.
we got him here around 11 or 12 yesterday, right?
Yeah, 9.
Oh, we got him here at 9?
No,
Yeah,
it's
it is
9 now.
Yeah.
for the 22 hours.
Yeah. So over that we have not seen anything now, but that's our view that we have had. Now, if things are progressive because of the coronaries, then maybe that's a small window to make that decision on. Though I'm going to be very frank and say everything is looking very reassuring, nothing of concern so far. But could it be progressive? And that is the only question. That probably a little bit of a longer span of viewing would give us. Now, the other option would be is to send him home on a monitor. That means you stick a monitor on him and it records everything. But what that does is that records, we get it, we download it, and then we view it. Nobody is watching it as it happens. So that's the only downside of that option. But again, if you guys would like to follow that, I'm okay with that as well. So far I haven't seen anything concerning. I haven't.
What do you think? So they can send us home with a monitor probably similar to what he got, plus a little USB drive, probably smaller.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what was you saying just a minute ago? Something about his heart being benign?
Benign. Benign means nothing that is concerning.
Nothing that's concerning.
There's no tumors.
No, no,
That's
no, no,
no,
Oh.
Benign is a word.
Okay,
It's a word.
okay,
That's
you got
not
me.
It's not a tumor.
She
No.
had a
Yeah, so,
Yes.
benign.
Yeah.
So when we say
That's a
tumor is
scary
benign,
word.
we feel that the
When we
tumor
hear
is
that
not
word.
of any concern. Similarly, benign is a word that we say is for non-concern.
got it. Okay, so everything seems benign.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically what he's saying is everything since yesterday seems pretty normal, seems good, right?
Absolutely.
But just in the case of it slowly progressing, they wanted to watch it for one extra day, or they could send us home with a device, probably similar to what he has now, without the big, huge machine.
But nobody is watching the device live. Right here, it is being watched and monitored.
Being very close.
That's the only difference between the device and this. That's the only difference. Nothing more.
Nothing more. We don't have to like
Now,
do any
After 24 hours,
procedures
after 24 hours, we take it out, bring it back here, they record it, they call us.
then it takes time for the downloading and everything to get it back to us. Yes, if there's something, we would call you and let you know.
Okay.
But there's nobody watching it live. That's the only difference. But so far, as I said, we've not seen anything of any concern at all.
Respectfully, we will,
Wonderful, no worries.
and we will do
Yeah.
our
Understand.
best to connect the wires. I've been watching every nurse, every doctor, everybody do it. And I actually start helping them.
It's just a sticky, you don't have to worry, it's just one sticky, okay? Yes, it's a sticker.
They have to, could
No
we be
wires.
on the back?
We could place it on the back. There is limitations on the back, but we can do it. There's no wires or anything hanging. It is just a sticker. It has a small device on top of that sticker. Okay. So it can be done on the back.
So
It's preferably done on the front, but it can be done on the back. One, I think, shortcoming that we could run into is that all the pharmacies are closed.
Bolwell is open
Well, that's
today,
open.
so,
Can you get that in?
We're,
yeah. So it's the pharmacy here, Bolwell is like into the adult hospital region. One of us can walk you down there, but we can send the medications there and that way you go home with them.
So
Yeah.
before we leave the building,
You
stop
have
at the
his
pharmacist and, his medication.
Yeah, they'll
Right.
bring you here, I think, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, if it's daily dose, they'll probably bring it.
Yeah.
But as far as, medicine that we get sent home, we're gonna walk out with.
Yeah.
Then that is a simpler and safer plan too. No harm in that.
Okay.
Any other questions?
His blood work looked good.
So do you have any appointments set up with ID and stuff?
Say it again?
Do you have any appointments set up for follow-up with infectious disease?
No.
We need to.
Yeah, send those with them.
I think I forgot where the heck I read it from, but it said 3 weeks from the time that he's released, he'll have to go get an echo,
Yeah, an echo.
and then so on.
No, so we'll probably see him not this week, but the coming week, sometimes during that week, not 3 weeks, because it's usually on the onset of their condition. So probably that may have been worded a little bit differently. But what we like to do, or what the American Heart Association guideline is, that 3 weeks is when the concerns for the coronaries are at its peak, and that's the time we want to get an answer. So probably we'll see him sometime, not this coming week, but this week, but the next week after.
Okay, awesome.
And
Well,
repeat an
in
echo.
my perspective, Sunday is the first day, so
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah.
Not this week.
But the week after, yeah.
And then, so then you guys want us to come back here, you want,
Yeah, we'll give you the appointment and stuff like that.
will we be seeing you or?
We'll see if we can get you in.
And we'll go by where you guys live as well. Just
Where do you guys live? Where do you live?
What?
Where do you live?
Oh, Garfield Heights?
which one?
Garfield Heights?
Garfield Heights, right next, Valley View and Independence,
Independent.
so it's about 20 minutes away.
Yeah, we'll find either a clinic, if not, in the future.
Yeah, we'll
There's-
find some clinic right next to you, how close it is. If
Okay.
not, then you might have to come here.
I live right by Marymount,
Okay?
and I also, we were taking him to Rainbows in Parma.
Oh, Parma. Yeah,
Yeah,
we have an
yeah.
office in Parma.
We have an office in Parma, so
Yeah.
we could have you see.
It's about the
And
same
it's on
distance,
Mondays too.
Yeah,
So that might work out for you.
it might.
Huh?
Parking's probably easier at Parma.
Yeah, it is.
Parking is.
Yeah.
We got that one.
Okay, so we'll work on that plan and hope to get you out once all those things are coordinated and have the medication.
I'm sorry, fill up your notes.
Yes.
Okay, now.